Hello and welcome to another installment. I think this is day 5 of our earthing grounding journey, and as you can see I'm inside and I have been using my grounding yoga mat for a couple of sessions. So I just taught an hour class, and so technically, if it works, I've had an hour of grounding already. I don't know if it works because I haven't got my multimeter yet, but I have talked to the supplier of the mat, the seller of the mat, and quizzed them after I complained about how thin it is. Quizzed them about how it conducts the earth's energy, or how it grounds us. And so apparently, I'll take you down to look at this little mat here. As you can see, it's plugged in, and I'll take you on a journey of where it's plugged into. But apparently this, look at how thin it's like. Lucky if it's 2 millimeters, maybe it's like 1.5 millimeters. But so this part apparently has carbon infused on top. I assume that just means that they've sprayed, I don't know what, and I guess that's why it's black. So that tells me that if you use this a lot for a vigorous sweaty practice, that's going to just rub off in not that long amount of time. So the supplier that sold it to me said that he's had his for a year and a half, but he kind of uses it for meditation and it's all fine. So I've actually got 3 yoga mats because this floor is really hard, and when I was doing it with this little mat it was way too uncomfortable, and so I put out my rubber backed mat. So this rubber backing is the exact same thing as this rubber backing, so I don't understand why they couldn't make it as thick. And really, if they were going to do a really good mat, and this is what I would do, I'd get something like this and weave the silver or copper threads through it, because apparently that's what grounded sheets have. They have the copper thread or silver thread through it. And I have bought another grounding mat. This time it's a fabric one. It's a smaller one that you can use for computer work and lying in bed and all of that stuff. And that's coming from a company in Australia, and apparently that has these fibers weaved into them. So I'm just going to show you. It's a little bit of a hassle. Here's the plug. It goes on like a button, and I'm a little bit concerned as to how long that's going to last before that just rips out. It doesn't seem like a very long-lasting thing for a mat that costs $200. So it's got this long cord. And it goes into my bathroom because I've got to find a way. Where are we? A way that I can get it outside, because it doesn't come, like I said in my first look review, it doesn't come with the plug thing. So my other mat that I've ordered, the fabric one, does have a plug, and I think that would be far more convenient. Do you see how far I've had to walk? I have to walk outside to plug this thing in. And here it is in the ground. Let's see if I can take you down, and I have to put my little metal skewer into the earth. And so that means that it is connecting to the earth and conducting that earthing energy, which is supposed to take the current in my body down to a more grounded, more earthed state. So let's have a seat. So first impressions of the yoga mat, I have no idea if it's working. I feel much better when I actually earth myself on the actual earth, when I put my feet onto the ground. And that's probably not just that it's a direct connection to the earth, but you're outside. It's lovely to breathe fresh air. However, if you don't have that option, if it's freezing cold outside, if you live in a country that gets a lot of snow, then having the option to be able to be grounded in your house is a great idea. And I will update you more when I do get my little multimeter, which will test the voltage and currents and what have you, and we shall learn together and find out if these mat things work, and I'll use it for sleeping on and shall report back. So that is today's update on our little grounding adventure. Have you been grounding yourself? Have you been earthing? If you haven't been able to get outside, then maybe you're waiting for me to review some of these other products so that you can find out if they work before you invest the money into it. Otherwise, try and get a little time outside with your bare feet in nature. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.